Actually, let's start with this. Mmm. Oh my goodness. My sister made this for me. She's a queen. Hey, Levi. Levi says, is that from IHOP? Mm-mm. It's from You Sit. Don't even say Waffle House. You're gonna make me sick. Levi, I don't know if you know, but I work at the Waffle House. This is homemade. This is homemade. Not a hair. These seasoned potatoes are everything. Levi, where have you been? Have you been over on TikTok? I've noticed you foodies really do like other platforms. Like over on Instagram, you guys send so much love. Our Instagram is ChocolateSugi, by the way. I've been live on TikTok. Ooh. Why do you guys love TikTok live so much? You know the only difference is they just won't pay you. But people, you can't tell people nothing. They're like, TikTok, 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 TikTok. I'm like, you don't get paid from it. I get it's fun. And not everybody is on social media running a business. So no, I get why you're on TikTok, but like, everyone keeps telling me left and right to get on TikTok, and I am on TikTok. You can follow us at ChocolateSugi, but there is barely any point in posting other than for clout. I have saved you $19 in gifts on TikTok so far for when you go live. Subscribe to our TikTok foodies right now. Shirtless at the Waffle House? I am not at the Waffle House. What do you... I am not at the Waffle House. Yo, let me tell you what happened yesterday at the Waffle House. Hey, what is something that you have struggled with in the past and want other people to know that they're not alone if they're going through that same situation? Good thing you asked. I would say working fast food with dangerous bosses who don't care about you. Working in any field with a boss who doesn't care about you is, it's not ideal, but when you're in fast food, your life is at risk consistently, unfortunately. Eat, less talking, okay. And yesterday at Waffle House, my boss, so my coworker is trying to warn me about this chick. She be stealing people's money. She's a new hire. And at Waffle House, you get really, really desperate people because they will hire anybody with a heartbeat. So I was like, okay, great. But I didn't know who they were talking about, right? I meet her today, and she's some sort of tweaker, which we don't mind. We have a foodie foundation. Shout out to the tweakers. That's not what I'm judging her on. I'm just painting a picture. So whatever, she's a tweaker. She seems like a nice enough girl. She was, look at our live show yesterday. I haven't even titled the show, but she was the one talking who was like, oh, I've been to prison and stuff like that. Listen, I don't know how to tell this story because none of it matters other than the stuff that does. Tell me why. I'm sitting outside. No, I don't have any customers. I'm sitting outside. Why does my, hey, R. Hamill Gill, what time you poop every day? Good thing you're asking because we're about to talk about some poo-poo. You guys are like, what's poo-poo? What's up, Miss Summer? What advice do you have for the first day of 7th grade? The advice I would give you for the first day of 7th grade is get a hobby. Stay focused on something that that helps you get through every day. It can suck, as well as, don't worry about these people. You'll never see them again. Get your education and make some friends and go. But make sure you have something for yourself. Let me tell, like, as in a hobby, so you're not just trying to make friends all day, because friends get old. What's up, Josh? I never see you eat meat like chicken. Check out our Costco chicken review. We got 15,000 views eating Costco's chicken with hot sauce. I'm outside eating. Small Hamster Boy says, good boy, eat. Make sure you cash app us at $ChocolateSugi. If I'm being a good boy, cash app us. So, I'm outside sitting down. Tell me why this chick comes outside after being a weirdo on camera. I guess whatever. First off, she took $2 of my tip. She took $2 of my tips. She took $2 of my tips because she was flirting with a customer. I already got his food, I already took his order, I already did. And she comes over and she's low-key annoying us both and weirding us both out. We're like looking at her like, what are you doing? I don't know what she was saying. She was on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't really break out what she was saying, but we were trying to be nice enough, like, you work with some weirdos at Waffle House and you just kind of have to like, So she takes $2 of my tip because this dude's nice to her. Trust me, I texted my boss. I was like, she goes or I do. $2 today, $50 tomorrow. Not me. And so I'm already mad. What's up, Risha? Thank you for the gift. I'm already mad. Let's get our first super chat of the stream, please. What up, Julian? But no, guys, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to figure out how to tell this story. I'm sitting outside. She comes over to me and passes gas right in front of my face. Mind you, this is like a 50-year-old woman. Massive gas, like a stanky, hot. Asks me to roll up her illegal substances. And I'm like, no. And then she proceeds to say, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. So she picks out her nasty wedgie, goes to the bathroom after, no. After she takes a deuce in front of me, like she literally blows it. She goes like this. Ooh, I don't know why it smell like this out here. Says she has to use the restroom, goes inside to use the restroom, I tell my coworker about it and I'm like, they're not gonna believe me. They're gonna just think I'm just saying stuff because she's already been a wild card this shift. You know, there's 3 servers, it's a Saturday and it's a slow Saturday. We're already ticked that there's 3 servers. I'm like, I need to go to my other job. Like, what is this, right? Disturbing is correct. And I'm not lying. That's the thing. I almost didn't want to tell my coworkers because, like I said, she was already being weird. By the way, thank you for 5 gifts. And if you would like to be a moderator, We'd love to have you in the family. Risha Martin, 2010, let me know if you would like to be a moderator. She goes in and uses the restroom. I tell my coworker, but like I said, I was trying not to because I was like, this is gonna look like I'm trying to pile on this chick because she's already, no one's really messing with her, everyone's gossiping about her. Meanwhile, she had asked me a bunch of really weird questions on camera. Check out the show yesterday. I silenced a lot of it because she's a wild card with how she speaks and I didn't want to get all of that crazy crap on my camera. But like, literally, I was already like, okay, because I could tell my coworkers talking crap about me, but I don't care. I told her to her face, I'm like, I don't give a rip about Waffle House drama. Keep talking, babe. Check out my YouTube show. She's like, oh, you're the one with the YouTube show. She was like trying to act like she knew me. And it was like, why are you talking to me? But none of this matters. My point is, so I was already kind of like, and I kindly told her to F off. And I didn't need to do it so kindly. And I didn't really I barely had it in me to do it kindly. Like, kindly F off. You don't even know my name and you're trying to, like, she asked me, where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? What's your name? What's my name? How are you? What happened to that? Anyways. We are irritated with her, me and my coworkers. So I've texted my boss. She's texted our boss because she's about to fight the chick. My other coworker's about to fight the chick. So I have to get in between them a little bit. I don't really even care what happens between them because honestly, if one of them fights, one of them goes home or both of them goes home and then I get all the money tonight. I was stupid even separating them. They should have just fought it out and then I would have gotten the whole night to myself, right? I'll play you out of your position. Play yourself out of your position. I'm just not gonna stop you from doing what you're already gonna do. I shouldn't have gotten in between them. But, so she's texting boss, man. I don't know, whatever. So she told me she texted him. I was like, I did too. She's stealing my money. Everybody saw it anyways. And she told the customer, she was like, I flirted with you. Tell him to give me part of that tip. And he was just like, I guess, man, just break her off some of it. And I was like, oh, nah, it don't work that way. It do not. And I was going to go all the way there with it. But then I was just like, man, I regret it. I should have taken it all the way there. I said no multiple times. I'm not giving you my tip. Get away from me. Why are you even here in my face trying to hustle me out of my money? Hustle my customers. It was the funkiest, stankiest, weirdest, disturbing thing I'd ever seen. And here's what I'm trying to say. All of this to say this, guys. I don't even know how I'm supposed to say this over on an eating channel, on a family-friendly eating channel where we're PG. Hey, buddy, they still have chapstick for sale? Thank you. Do you want to buy me some? You want to buy us some chapstick? Thank you. No, but she literally said to him, she was like, see, I earned it. She's on that stuff. So she's like, I earned it. I was flirting with you, see? We were like, I'm actually really, 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 really mad about it because that's $2 less that I have. And it just went to some funky stank weirdo, right? King Wyatt is back. King Wyatt! Bro, why has it been so long? You already know what to do, King Wyatt. Spam our newest show. Spam our newest show. Welcome back, Tony. Welcome back, baby Marmoth the third. So tell me why my coworkers come over to me. They were talking in the back and they said something and funny and then I ended up laughing with them because they said something. I didn't know what they were saying, but both my cooks and my one server was in the back. I was probably taking care of an order, probably, right? Or texting or whatever, just doing me, and she was doing her, probably annoying the crap out of me. Since they were all together, she was probably annoying me. I didn't understand. I don't know. I don't care, but I guess I could say a moment had happened that I had missed and I got the tail end of it. So speed up 30 minutes. They are telling me she trashed the bathroom. Fill in the blank. So, how is it her? You can't just blame her on it. On the weekends here at the Waffle House, because I work at the Waffle House in the hood, in the ghetto, in the projects, in these streets, in the dangerous area. I work there. We have to lock the doors and do drive-through windows because it's so unsafe and everybody comes with these and they're ready to do this over waffles and bacon. And I am not kidding. I really wish I was. I wish it's not safe. And they're gonna take you through there over some what, and they be lying, and they come to disrespect us. It's still cute now, and I'm still thinking it's funny because I'm new here. But when it comes to, oh, this is how I make my living, and you're trying to get me fired because you're saying I didn't give you 5 waffles that clearly I gave you. It becomes like, oh, I'm gonna lose my livelihood over waffles because you're begging. You're a liar. You're desperate. It's always the black people too. Don't unalive the messenger. Just change it. Why do I have to be? Just change it. I'm black. I make sure I tip 3 times, threefold, because of all the N-words out there who be doing whatever. So she trashed the bathroom, and she left her panties and all type of fecal matter all over the bathroom. So we had to call the boss. He comes, he talks to her. I'm thinking he's gonna drag this chick out of here, get her out of here. He talks to her. He's a really nice guy, which good, whatever. He talks to her. I went live on Sugi's Chocolate Factory, and I was like, yo. And I was like, drama at the Waffle House is probably, that's what the show is called over at Sugi's Chocolate Factory. I could not believe it. She trashed the bathroom, threw her panties and all type of fecal matter and toilet paper behind the toilet, all over the trash. Like, we're clocked. We are locked inside. No customer had come in. I mean, when we get on our shift, they're locked inside for an hour. You know, like, you can't come in, it's drive-through only. I don't care how much you have to use the restroom, and a lot of people come to the bathroom at Waffle House because they know it's the only establishment. No matter what, that's always gonna be open. I mean, McDonald's, we all know this here in America, that not all McDonald's are 24 hours. You know, you gotta find what, you know, every business is gonna run differently. So, Waffle House, every business is the same, it's not franchised. Yeah. I was mortified. Like, I was dry heaving, and she was, you know, and she wants to be cute and stay in everyone's face. She knows everybody's talking about her, and she still wants to be like, it was crazy. And I'm looking at my boss, like, and then the way he was talking to her, and then he cleaned up the bathroom, and he brings the servers back. Meanwhile, he's messing up my money because I have a line full of people, and then you want to bring me in the back to talk about this crap, literally? No. You're gonna have to wait till I'm done with what I've gotta do. But he's mad because he had to come to work at midnight. I was like, then why are you hiring trash? Why are you hiring trash? And why am I being subjected to it? Won't happen again. But now I'm second guessing everything now. Like, he wanted me to come to that shift in the morning, and I was like, no, because the chick tried to fight me the day before, and I told him it's me or her. And then he didn't fire her, so I'm like, now you're gonna be hard pressed to get me to do anything for you. And he said to us, he was like, we're gonna give her the night off, and we're gonna try this again. I cleaned up her little mess. I was like, oh, don't look at me. I was unaliving. I was laughing so hard. I could not believe he said that. He literally said, she'll be back on Tuesday. She just needs a little break. We're gonna try her in the afternoons. And I cleaned up her little mess. It is a nightmare working there. And then I'm victimizing myself continuing this. So I just need to stop. I really need to stop doing this to myself. This is what hard-working feet look like. You see this pink? That's blood. That's my heel. That's from working my bahookie off. And they don't even smell that bad. I could sell these. You guys, I don't know how to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be here. I need to get another job today. put my socks back on. I'm just playing. I need to... Why did my foot look like that? Oh. Okay, my foot looks like that because I have foot powder on. I'm gonna get a pedicure, maybe even today. No, I don't know how to talk about it. And then the worst thing about it is my coworkers are so used to stuff like that. We don't want to see your dogs. No, I got another job. I got a job working at Denny's and serving at Denny's, but the thing is, it's almost the same difference. It's like Waffle House without fighting. And you know, Waffle House, people come to do that stuff. People come to mess with you, to fight you, to be that way. And unfortunately, it's just like, how did I know that? How did I miss out on that memo? That's what I'd be saying to myself a lot. I'm like, how did I miss out on that? How did I not recognize anything? I just, guys, we all have our different sides of the algorithm that we focus on. I don't watch fights, much less restaurant fights. Just not my thing. I'm not trying to sound better. I'm just telling you what I've spent my time doing. I watch housewives rip each other's hair out. I don't watch people in the hood fight at restaurants. I have my own desires. I have the ghetto stuff I watch isn't Waffle House fighting. And so I didn't know anything. And it really is like that. I think almost every shift, there's almost a fight, or there's definitely pow-pows being pulled out of anger. Everybody heard that about Waffle House, Jeffrey Burgess. Everybody knows that Waffle House is ridiculously dangerous, everybody but me. I'm not making myself a victim by saying, boo, I'll go get another job, like D-Roll was saying. You guys are my accountability partners. We're in this together. I got hired for another job and I should have gone in yesterday, but the thing is, I was really, like, I'm training at Denny's for $7.25. I needed to make my Saturday money. I needed to make my Saturday money at Waffle House. That's what I needed to do that. So I was just like, I cannot leave here and walk away from all my cash to go make minimum wage at Denny's today. I need my money today. Like, why would you put 3 servers on here and then they wanted, oh man, they think they're so cute because my bosses are like handsome men. So they think, and they're talking to people that they deem as lesser than them, lower than them, and less educated. And in many cases, maybe that's the case, but by golly, not in every case. Not here. But they think they can like get you to do stuff by trying to like flirt with you or suave you. Like when they were telling me, I was like, why do we have 3 servers? I can go. I was like, I don't need to be here. I'm not gonna make any money with 3 servers. Like, don't disrespect me, you know? And then they were like, he was like, oh, she's gonna be trained. She's an old lady. I'm looking at her like, yeah, that's an old lady who served for 40 years who's here to get hers money. And he was like, no. And then I talked to her. She's like, yeah, I'm here to get my money. I'm making money. I'm not sitting watching nothing. Yep. And I was like, oh, they think it's sweet. It's just like when I came in, I told my boss time and time again, do not work with me with this chick. She is dangerous. She is violent. I'm not doing it. I've made it clear. And he assures me. I show up to the shift. She's there the other day. I looked at him and I was like, am I being punked? I will leave now. And he was like, oh, it'll be fine. I was like, it really won't be. So I walk up to the front and I was like, I just want to make this clear. All of this is mine. Because she likes to take people's money and people's stuff. So I said, all of this is mine. She goes to the back. She's like, she goes to the back. She gets what she wants. She comes over. She's like, Sean says this is mine. I'm not going to just come here and not make da. So I start snapping off at her back. I was like, it's not. This is mine. It's mine. Good luck getting that from me. So then Sean comes over because he wants to play both sides. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. He needs to play both sides, right? And a good manager does play both sides. Debate me in the comments, guys. But it's the way you play both sides, right? And he was like, oh, it'll be fine. You'll just get this and she'll get that. And I was like, so I'm not gonna make any money. I'm getting the crappier part of the section. So I had this whole section and I'll have to split it because she wants it. No. So she needed to go. So, you know, and she's ghetto, she's easy to push. I didn't even need to push her. I just needed to let her know you're not getting my money today. And that was enough for her to threaten me and to go belligerent and ballistic about it. And I was like, I'm gonna take it far. I'm gonna make sure you get fired from Waffle House. And I'm just gonna follow my P's and Q's, and I'm just gonna continue to press my boss until you get fired. Because why not? It's only a phone call away. I got you on camera. They got you on camera. And he calls himself having me work at a different store because we can't work together. I was like, gee, Willikers, gee, you think? Like I told you weeks ago, don't work me with her, and then you want to play cute. I don't mind because I made over $100 at the other store, so it was like, but it was like, in general, you really aren't crap for platforming that type of danger at work. I'm just over it. I'm not trying to be on a live just for a check. Denny's will be way better, I hope, because the bosses there look like they're really bored and they look like they're ready to just micromanage. That's what happens at these jobs where there's not a lot of business. They're just they're like, oh, the Denny's way wants you to. It's like, Jesus. I'm really, what I need to do is just shower and continue to apply, because I'm not about to subject myself to this bull crap. I just need to get in. Okay, let's shower. I'm prejudging my Denny's bosses, but they kind of came off that way. Like my manager was said to me 4 times. She was like, "Oh, I'm just his wife. Like, you don't have to treat me any different. I'm just the boss's wife." I'm like, "I will not treat you any different. I could really give a hell. I won't be treated." It was like you could tell that the coworkers that they have there worship them because they need their little job. And at Denny's, they'll be paying me $2 an hour. That was something I signed up for so I can not have my eggs in one basket with Waffle House. But I won't be there long. $2 an hour. I looked at him and I was like, okay, all right. Because I won't be here long. $2 an hour. That's twice as less than I make at Waffle House. A wage, you know? Like my theory is, and you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, if you are a server in the South, you're a fool. I've always thought that, and to actually be a server and actually live it, I know what I'm talking about. You're a fool. It's crazy to think, wow, I was actually right about those thoughts that I had when I was a young man. You know, it's crazy to be able to say, when I was 19, that was smart for me to think that way. And like, yeah, that is, I listen to the servers and they're like, oh, I like working at Waffle House, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, I know you like working at Waffle House. I know you don't have to do what you have to do at other jobs. We get to sit around and smoke and fight all day. But like, bills, how do you pay your bills outside of government assistance? Because I don't milk the government for government assistance. I pay my stuff cash, and I'm proud of that. My posture's awful. No, that's why I named this video like eating and complaining, because I really am just complaining. I know that's right. Why don't you want to see my dogs? Why don't you want to see my dogs? I work hard on making my dogs pretty. I work hard for my money. I am complaining, but I'm gonna get a new job. Okay, foodies, let's go shower. Maybe we restart the stream. I love you for watching. No, we're not restarting nothing. Let's go. We need to go. We need to go. We need to go. We need to go. Why is nobody saying anything to me? One second. Ah! Screw it. We are starting the new stream. I love you for watching. Email me at chocolatesug@gmail.com and cash out $ChocolateSugi. We're going to get some foodies in here. We're going to shower. I love you for watching. Bye.